Here we are back at the Stretford once again, and I want to bring you the latest transfer news. As you see in the thumbnail, Ten Hag wants Nunez. But there's a lot more news to get into besides Ten Hag wanting Nunez, which is the news I have been wanting to hear. For those who don't know and haven't seen it yet, definitely go and watch the video that I have spoken about on Darwin Nunez, an excellent striker, the perfect Ten Hag type striker. 22 years old, scoring goals for fun. We've seen him perform in the Champions League. We've seen him perform against the likes of Van Dijk. I'd want him at the club immediately. But before we get into today's video, I thank you guys for joining me. Continue to subscribe to the channel. Our goal is 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year, and I know that we can do it. We want to grow the Stretford End community and reach every single Manchester United supporter out there. Without further ado, let me get into the news for you that have come out as of late. So, first of all, for those who don't know, Jed Spence from Nottingham Forest, a right back forward slash a right wing back, has been performing excellently for Nottingham Forest alongside the likes of James Garner, etc., on loan from us to Nottingham Forest. A player with blistering pace, fantastic defensively. Going forward, he is a wonderful threat. A player Ten Hag would love to have in the right back position. And this is the news that have come out about him. It says Nottingham Forest Jed Spence selling price is between 12 to 15 million pounds. He is a Manchester United fan and his dream is to play for the club one day. So there are many players out there who dream to play for Manchester United. But none come more rare than a player like Jed Spence. You see Alexander-Arnold, a similar player to him, Reece James, Tariq Lamptey, Jed Spence is top quality. Definitely, guys. I'm giving you a task now. Go on YouTube, go and watch Jed Spence, and come let me know in the comments exactly what I am talking about. A player that we should be looking at to replace Wan-Bissaka and maybe compete with Delo. Delo still has time to develop. I'm sure Ten Hag will be looking at Delo and trying to develop him even more. He's young. Maybe Wan-Bissaka has an opportunity. We will have to see. But we know Ragnick has told the board that Wan-Bissaka is one of 5 players. As I said previously in another video, Lindelof, etc., Bailly, Jones, Martial, these players alongside Wan-Bissaka are not good enough, according to Ragnick, to play for Manchester United. So perhaps we will see something in the low, an improvement under Ten Hag. But Jed Spence is one to look out for the future and one that we should definitely be going after, looking to replace Wan-Bissaka as a right back slash right wing back. A bit of news on Paul Mitchell. Again, if you haven't seen the video on Paul Mitchell that I've made, definitely go and check it out. A director of football with top quality experience at top clubs and can definitely change Manchester United alongside Ten Hag and Ragnick for the better. Develop a club consistent of bringing in top quality players and developing academy players into starting 11 world-class players. Recruiting the right type of players for the culture of Manchester United and for the style of play of Erik ten Hag. And the latest news that have come out of him says Paul Mitchell is open to leaving Monaco this summer. Ralf Ragnick and Ten Hag are pushing for him to join Manchester United, making strong recommendations and proposing him as a technical director of football. But there are others inside the club who are against this idea. So again, there are people who don't want Manchester United to progress. There are people that don't want Manchester United to move forward. And Ten Hag and Ragnick are doing their utmost best to strongly recommend someone like Paul Mitchell. They want him at the club. They want him to oversee all of the footballing operations. And having a pyramid of Ragnick, Ten Hag, and Paul Mitchell at Manchester United would be absolutely fantastic in terms of appointments. We would then immediately excel and transform and start leveling up in terms of quality of player, quality of play, quality around the training ground itself. The competitive mentality, the winning mentality would then be evolving into Manchester United once again. We would then become a feared team. We would then become a team that is more strongly and more consistently able to compete at the highest level. We come from a time where Manchester United were winning and competing season after season. That is what Ten Hag wants to develop Manchester United into once again. A team consistent of winning and competing season after season. We don't want to be stuck in the situation we are now where we are lagging behind. How do we close the gap to other top clubs if we don't apply ourselves to go and get these quality players? So getting Paul Mitchell in to work alongside Ragnick and Ten Hag is key and would be a fantastic appointment. So we need to keep an eye out on that one. Perhaps Paul Mitchell will be our new director of football. We'll see as time goes on. But we need to also be realistic and understand that if it does get to a point that he is not appointed, we still have to remain strong in the firm belief that Ten Hag will bring success to Manchester United. Not overnight, but he will bring success to Manchester United. I now want to get into the news that you have definitely been waiting for. The news on Darwin Nunez. And it says, Manchester United are leading the race for Darwin Nunez, who is a request of Erik Ten Hag. Ten Hag is in love with Nunez. Ten Hag has requested Darwin Nunez. Go and get him. Don't give him a second option. Don't buy someone else. He wants Darwin Nunez. Go and get him, Darwin Nunez. Simple as that. People have said, oh no, Darwin Nunez wants to play Champions League. Darwin Nunez's agent is George Mendes. The same agent as Cristiano Ronaldo. The same agent as Bruno Fernandes. So, Ronaldo will definitely be speaking to Mendes and to Darwin Nunez for sure. So, Darwin Nunez needs to be at Manchester United, according to Erik Ten Hag. He needs to be the striker that will be starting up front for Manchester United. The striker that will be that true number 9 that we need. Someone who can run in behind, hold the ball up, link up play, good aerial ability, fantastic pace, able to take his defenders on in a one-on-one situation and beat them. Killer instinct in and around the box, fantastic finishing ability. Go and get Darwin Nunez. With no question, we need to be looking at a player like Darwin Nunez. We need to be getting players in the category, in the ranking in terms of quality as Darwin Nunez and upwards. I want to bring you some more news. And it says that Erik Ten Hag hopes to take Jurrien Timber and Antony to Manchester United at the end of the season. It is said that Timber's versatility by playing centre-back and right-back would be an asset for Manchester United, while Sancho playing on the left wing and Antony coming in on the right wing would make absolute sense. So us getting Jurrien Timber and Antony is a possibility because there are two players currently playing under Ten Hag now, and they are quality players. I said in a previous video with latest news that Pau Torres is the number 1 target, but Jurrien Timber is one of Ten Hag's centre-back choices, the other being Jules Koundé. So if he wants Timber, Go and get him Jurien Timber. He believes Timber is a quality centre back who can play. He's able to play right back as well. He's got pace, aggressive in the tackle. He's able to beat plays in the air. He's got good footballing ability to play balls out from the back. So Timber would be an excellent signing for us at centre back. And Anthony, as a right wing player, would be even more fantastic for us to come in to compete against the likes of Marcus Rashford, Sancho, Elanga, etc. And to make the news about Anthony even more better, it says that Manchester United and Chelsea are in talks with Anthony. So even though Chelsea is speaking to Anthony, for me personally, I don't think that he would go to Chelsea, meaning Hakim Ziyech is there who plays on the right. You have, as I said, Kai Havertz, who goes out there to play on the right. Reece James goes out there to play on the right. So, in my opinion, Anthony would probably follow Erik ten Hag to Manchester United because at Manchester United, he's guaranteed to start on the right-hand side. For Chelsea, you probably have to try and compete to get into the squad. Yes, he'd have to compete at United as well, but the right-wing slot is kind of open with Sancho playing on the left-hand side these days since coming to Manchester United. So we are in talks with Anthony. Brilliant. He wants Jurien Timber as well. Fantastic. He has said that he wants Darwin Nunez. Absolutely, immensely fantastic. That is the latest news that I wanted to bring to you, and I thank you guys for joining me. Continue to subscribe to the channel. Links to our various socials in the description below. You guys have been absolutely awesome as an audience. Thank you for joining me. That is it, me, Sashin Johnson from the Street Within. Till we speak again soon, Reds. Bye-bye.